Hello everyone, this is Priyanka from CS Priyanka's Professional Classes. Welcome to my channel. Today my video is on the topic scale of businesses. We are going to discuss some MCQs on this chapter from business environment and law, and especially this will be helpful for CS Foundation students. So let's start. Question: which of the following are included in traditional small industries? So four options given: khadi and handloom, sericulture, both A and B, none of the above. So guys, khadi and handloom is a small industry, as well as sericulture, that is which involves in the production of silk, that is also a type of small industries. So these twos are coming under the traditional small industry. So answer is point number C, that is both A and B, khadi and handloom and sericulture is both included in traditional small industries. Next question: small scale industries, also known as MSMEs, are defined and categorized by Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises Development Act. Which year actually you have to answer? 2006, 7, 8, 9. So guys, this is point number A, that is 6, because medium, micro, small and medium enterprise development act 2006, we called it as MSMEs. It is defined, small scale industries are defined under the WINS Act, that is Micro, Small, Medium Enterprise Development Act 2006. Next question: investment in equipment service sector in micro scale industry should be option A up to 10 lakh, option B 10 lakh to 2 crore, C 2 crore to 5 crore, and D none of the above. So answer is, whenever we are investing in equipments in service sector in micro scale industry, its actually limitation is up to 10 lakh. So the answer is point number A, 10 lakh. Next question: investment in equipment service sector in small scale industry should be. So the previous one is relating to the micro and this is small scale industry. So guys, whenever we are investing in equipment service sector in small scale industry, so their limitation is up to from actually 10 lakh to 2 crore. Micro is up to 10 lakh. So here four options given, that is up to 10 lakh, 10 lakh to 2 crore, 2 crore to 5 crore, and none of the above. Here the answer is point number B, that is 10 lakh to 2 crore. Next question: investment in equipment service sector in medium scale industry should be. So micro is up to 10 lakh, small is 10 lakh to 2 crore. This is whenever you're talking about medium scale industry, there if you invest in equipment service sector, then their limitation is 2 crore to 5 crore. So here four option is given, but the answer is point number C, that is 2 crore to 5 crore. Next question: unregistered SSI sector was surveyed using two-stage. So the four options given. What type of design are used for surveying such unregistered SSI sector? First is simple sampling, B is stratified sampling, C is systematic sampling, and D is random sampling. So guys, answer is option B, that is stratified sampling, because stratified sampling is a method of sampling from a population which can be partitioned into subpopulations. In simple meaning is like that, stratified sampling is a type of sampling or a method you can say, in which the total population is divided into small groups or strata. So this is actually this method or this design used, okay, means used for surveying these unregistered SSI sector, that is small scale industries. So option answer is option B, that is stratified sampling. Next question: according to whom public enterprises are autonomous or semi-autonomous corporations and companies established, owned and controlled by the state and engaged in industrial and commercial undertakings? Four options given: A. H. Hansen, B. N. Malaya, C. Taylor, and D is none of the above. The answer is N. Malaya. According to N. Malaya only, this public enterprises became autonomous or semi-autonomous corporation and companies established, and also this means owned and controlled by the state and engaged in industrial and commercial undertakings. So the answer is option B, N. Malaya. Next question, which of the following is an example of statutory corporation? First, let me say what do you mean by statutory corporation. This is a type of corporation or a company which is controlled or regulated by the parliament or state legislature. So here what happened, four options given. Option A, State Trading Corporation, B, Postal Services, C, Bharat Heavy Electronical Limited, and D, none of the above. So here the out of this four, the State Trading Corporation is a statutory corporation which is formed or established, okay, by the parliament. So this answer is point number A, that is State Trading Corporation. Question 9. The foundations of the strong public enterprises in Indian economy was firmly led by our first Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru, who was also inspired and supported by the Abdul Gamal Nasser and some other person. So who is that person? The question is. Four option given. Point number A is Joseph Broz Tito, B, Joseph Broz Tito, C, N. Malaya, and D is none of the above. So the answer is option A, that is Joseph Broz Tito. Question 10. So on which date the Government of India announced its industrial policy to improve the performance and portfolio of public sector enterprises? Four option given. Option A, 15 September 1990, B, 26 January 1992, C, 24 July 1991, and D, 27 July 1991. So actually the answer is option C, that is 24 July 1991. That is on 24 July 1991, the Government of India announced its industrial policy to improve the performance and portfolio of public sector enterprises. Next question, the industrial performance is measured in terms of options are given. First option is index of industrial productivity, B, index of industrial production, C, index of industrial performance, and D, none of the above. So the industrial performance actually is measured in terms of industrial production. Okay, so how much production you can do, accordingly the performance will increase. So the industrial performance is always based on the production. So the option is B. The answer is option B, that is index of industrial production. Question 12. Micro enterprises often rely on, okay, something in order to be financed. So there are four options given, that is option A, micro loans, B, macro loans, C, personal loans, and D, none of these. So obviously micro enterprises often rely on micro loans in order to be financed. So answer is option A, that is micro loans. Next, which of the following is an example of public enterprises? So first option is Hindustan Machine Tools, B, Gas Authority of India, C, both A and B, and D, none of the above. So the public enterprises, Hindustan Machine Tools is also a type of public enterprises. Gas Authority of India is also a type of public enterprises. So both A and B is an example of public enterprises. So answer is option C, that is Hindustan Machine Tools and Gas Authority of India, both are coming under the public enterprises. Next is, who are the key agents transforming the international politics and economic landscape? So options given, option A, public enterprises, B, strategic alliances, C, MNCs, D, amalgamations. So answer is option C, that is MNCs, because multinational corporation has facilitates and other assets in at least one country other than its home country. And multinational company generally has offices, other factories in different countries, and a centralized head office also where they coordinate global management. So they are having capital, they can invest such capital in R&D purpose. So it's possible for MNC only to act as a key agent who can transform the international politics and economic landscape. So the answer is option C, that is MNCs. Friends, hope you will be benefited from my video. If you like my video, then please don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. If you are having any query, then you can write in my comment section. Obviously, I will come back with those queries. And one more thing, I have already uploaded the actual chapter video, that is actual topic video, in my channel. So I will request you to please go through that video first, then come to this video, that is MCQs. Then it will help you much more. So once you know once you come to know the full chapter, then it will be easy for you to solve the multiple choice questions. Okay, so some important questions I discussed in this video. So thanks for watching. See you soon.